Hey Brian, this is Nate Callan. I'm sending you a free website analysis. Give you some free tips here to kind of try and get some more traffic to your site um, and to actually convert those into customers. So the first thing I see on your site looks pretty sweet. Um, Super easy to actually change pages and everything. Nothing too complicated, which is really good. It looks really clean, so I like that. The one thing I see that you're missing is a phone number on the header. So if you researched kind of who's searching on what, about 85% of customers are actually searching on their phone. So I double checked, and this site is mobile friendly. But what you want is to have that phone number appear immediately as soon as they click on your website on their phone. And then the other thing is to have that phone number actually clickable, because that just makes it super easy for people to call you rather than having to copy and paste that phone number and put it in their keypad and go through that extra steps. So you wanted to make it as easy as possible for you to get a phone call, so you can get out there and do what you do best. So that's one tip for you. Um, Another tip for you is actually based upon the amount of words that you have on here. Um, Most websites need about 5 to 10,000 words of content on there to actually have a little bit of authority in terms of trying to rank up in Google search, because that's kind of your ultimate goal. That's where a lot of customers are going to be coming from. If someone searches like, let's see, lawn care and Lee's Summit, which is actually where I live, you want your website to be first. And content actually helps with that. My example for that is that if you search Michael Jordan, as you can tell, I've done this before, but Wikipedia comes up, and the reason Wikipedia comes up is that they are the number one authority in terms of information on Michael Jordan. You can pretty much learn about the guy's entire life just through Wikipedia. His website doesn't come up, Nike.com doesn't come up, so it kind of shows you that, content is important. Google wants to see that you have plenty of content. And when you actually convert that to you want this to be about lawn care, obviously. So whether you have a blog post, a weekly blog post, a monthly blog post, just giving tips about lawn care, or kind of, explaining your services a little bit better, expanding upon that, anything like that will help, because the more words you have on the page, the more Google likes you, and that's what you want. The other thing, and the last tip I got for you, it's a thing called backlinks. So the best way to explain that is your website URL, so 13lawns.com, is actually on someone else's website, and you can click from that website and it'll bring you to here. That actually gives your website more authority if it's from other good websites. So the way I like to do it is I just search, like, let's see, Lee's Summit Lawn Care. Lee's Summit Lawn Care. And Jansen's Lawn Service comes up. They're first in the map pack. And let's see, they are 1, 2, 3, 4th in the organic rankings. But obviously the map pack is super important. They're getting a ton of customers just from people clicking on here. And then their website, their phone number is right here, which is all pretty much people need. They don't even need to go to their website, which they can click here. But my point is, they're getting a ton of customers just from someone searching Lee's Summit Lawn Care. Plus you have your reviews here, so they're getting a ton of customers. They obviously they do a decent job. But yeah, they are first. And your question is, well, how do I get there? Well, if you look at their site, they have 10 trust flow. So that means they are linking from, halfway authoritative websites. If we look at them here, advertising company and another advertising company, it looks like that they've used, but their websites are giving authority to Jansen's Lawn, which pushes them up in the actual rankings. So that's what you want, essentially. It looks like you don't have any links, which is, that's normal for a business because they don't really understand it. But yeah, you want 13slawns.com on other people's sites. So whether that's going to lawn blog posts and kind of commenting with your website link in there, which is one way to do it. I got a couple other tricks up my sleeve if you have questions on it, but those are kind of my 3 tips. Pretty much your goal is to get in the top of Google rankings. That's going to give you a ton of customers. And right now it doesn't look like you're on the first page. So that's my tips. If you want to tackle it on your own, that's great. If you have more questions, please just send me an email or give me a call. I'll make sure I link this on my actual website, so you have the phone number there, or just send me an email. So I appreciate your time, Brian, and I hope to talk with you soon. Thanks.